So we're gonna tackle the Spider Dungeon 24. Um, it's kind of a variation on a team that I've ran for a long, long time. The first team was Miscreated Monster and then Contra as the tank. This one doesn't have a designated tank. This is kind of a free for all. It kind of almost looks like an everyman for himself, just trying to do as much damage as they can in the time that they have before they die. So, with that being said, here we go. Miscreated Monster, you want him as fast as you can get him. 250 speed for a Miscreated Monster is, I mean, that's the goal. I mean, we're all where we are, but that's the goal. 100% crit rate every time. His accuracy is a little bit low. It does work in this dungeon just because, he's just there really to put up the shields. The stuns, any stuns that come out help, but it goes so quickly once it gets going that it doesn't really matter so much. Ignatius, I'm going to run for the HP burn. He is a little bit low on the action. It works for this dungeon. For the Doom Tower, I'll run him in Doom Tower a lot as well. Hard, but um, you know, um, his accuracy's way too low for that as it sits right now. Speed was just over 200. I needed him faster for this run, so I've actually put on the resistance chest. That's why his accuracy is so low. Takes him, it protects him from taking on a lot of those poisons, if any, and so he can live longer during the run, which actually makes the run survive the way that I've got it built as it sits now. And then we're running the dual cold hearts. One's actually in destroy gear 4. They're built for the Doom Tower, so their speeds are a little bit. They're pretty good. You definitely want them over 200 because we're going to be running Renegade. You really only need 250 accuracy for anything in this dungeon. These are overbuilt for this content, but I'm not going to re-gear them. I'm not going to gear them down. Anyway, in this comp, Renegade needs to have pretty much no speed. I've got too much speed in her. That's why this Cold Heart sometimes doesn't get off her second Heart Seeker. So either way, you know, is what it is. I could drop her speed and fix that problem, but I can also compensate like I have by upping the resistance on Iggy and letting the HP burn do its work. You can go about it different ways. That's kind of one of the most important things. Like, just because you can't reach a certain stat with one person in a comp doesn't mean that you can't manipulate the run by playing with the stats of another champ. You know what I mean? By putting a resistance chest plate on him to make him live just a little bit longer. As you'll see in this run, it's very important. So let's get at it. So we're going to go into 24. No, we probably won't be doing 100 for you guys. Yeah, I just run Iggy in the lead. Obviously, he's the only one that's got an aura that matters. So use what you got. I don't have Mordecai. I wish I had him, so I don't know if he'll work in this. I would imagine since he places, he'll work. It's going to be a matter of keeping him alive, because I've tried Iggy against the Red Spider on 23, and he has trouble staying alive. So it's going to be a matter of keeping people alive who are off affinities. Anybody else, man, HP burn it. As long as they can get off 2 HP burns, you should be just fine. A lot of crit damage helps as well, you know what I mean? Here's where it starts looking sketchy. Miscreated Monster will die every run. Sometimes he dies first, and it looks kind of scary. Yeah, see, this worked out really nicely. And then you just kind of let the HP burn do its work. And then the spiderlings are going to kill everybody while you're waiting. And you just kind of hope and pray that the HP burn does its work before they kill all your people. And it's usually pretty consistent at a minute 20. This is a long run. If we hit a minute 30, I'll be surprised. Yeah. So, it's pretty consistent around a minute 20. Like you can see 113 is my fastest, but, um, you know, the ones that run 113 are the craziest looking ones that don't look like you're going to win. Iggy's got a millimeter of life left, and, the spider just happens to die before the next spiderling has a turn. So, yeah, most of them are, 120. I think the highest I've seen is 145, and I've run well over 100 runs with this so far. So, and that's been successful. 80, I think the first night I ran it 86 times. It was successful 82 times. So whatever percentage that is. It's late. I'm not doing math in my head right now. But yeah, pretty good numbers. I feel comfortable leaving it on overnight. Does the work, and it's pretty quick. And most people I think can do it. It's it's pretty free to play friendly. So I'll probably put out another video here in the next 8 months. Hopefully you like this one, and see you guys in the next one.